Well, look, it's Overland Bound.
Mike! Mike, what's going on?
Hey, dude, what's happening?
Oh, man, just hanging out. What are we doing today?
We got some new stuff to put on the truck. We're going to change the entire profile of the Raptor today.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
You can already see the new tire carrier is on. I don't think most people have seen that yet. I haven't done a video yet.
Okay, so this is hitch mounted.
Yep.
As soon as you say hitch mounted, it's like, is it staying on your truck?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So if you remember at Expo West, we had Parnell with us,
Yep.
and the only engineer I trust when it comes to stuff like this. So I had him go take a look at the rigged tire carriers. He gave it the full thumbs up Parnell review.
Yeah.
And as soon as he did
His
that,
seal of
I ordered
approval.
it. We put it on, it's been on about a month now, or just as I got back. So I guess it's a month.
Yep.
And took it a couple weeks ago down to Mojave Road, once again, and beat it to death. So it's still on the truck.
Mike, what were you doing down there in Mojave Road?
We were doing an Overland Bound cleanup down there with a bunch of overland.
You guys, I'm probably out of camera. You guys, you got to do your part. Leave it better than you found it. Clean up. Go and put boots on the ground or donate to some of these organizations like Tread Lightly, et cetera. Well, right on. So on the Mojave Road, that is a true test.
Yes. So
how did it do?
It's still on.
Right
and
on.
That's the test. Otherwise, we'd been cleaning that up while we were down there.
Right.
Which was my thinking. But anyway.
Yeah.
So now the next thing we're going to do today is we're going to get rid of the Condor XL, and I say get rid of it. It's for sale. It's a great tent. I've had it for a year now, but also ready for an upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about all the time, set up and take down time. Takes about 5-6 minutes to set this tent up. It's not bad, right? But I was on the road for 40 days. And so when you take 5-6 minutes twice a day, morning, night, and you're moving, it just adds up. And then complications in weather and things like that. So I ordered the new Falcon Pro, which is the clamshell. Boom, boom, it's done.
Great. You think so? You're thinking shave 2 minutes off.
If I can shave 2 minutes off setup and take down time,
that math
more awesome.
too, like that we won't do on right now because it's hard. That
2 minutes
but it's
a
like
day, twice a day, 40 days. What is that? Like
lots. So shave some time off and you'll be you'll in service faster.
Yeah, so that'll be good and more comfortable mattress. Also, I like you know, this is not a bad thing about the Condor. It's a great tent. I can't keep my sleeping bags and pillows and stuff in this tent. With the new one, I can do that. So that's another space saver, right? Just more things to be in service faster because when you think about it, you set it up in 5 minutes. Now I got to take all my sleeping bag and my tent and my, you know, all my stuff out, throw it up into the tent, right? If I can just keep it in there and it's already there, that's another 2 minutes, right?
Totally.
So start doing the math, right? Like
you guys in service faster. It's not that I mean, the point is to go out and slow down and relax. But if everything happened according to plan, it wouldn't be called adventure. And sometimes you need to get going, right? So that's why we plan like that. Not that we always. Man, it makes your life easier if you can just pack up quickly and go.
Yeah, and so it may seem like a trivial thing, but it matters, right?
Yeah.
And over time it matters.
Yeah.
And then so the next thing we're going to do today, which I've been waiting for 8 months, is the Gobi rack on top of the cab.
Right
so
on.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
It was extremely difficult to find, you know this, you helped me through this process. It's extremely difficult to find a rack for the Raptor to begin with.
You said, I found one. It just requires me to drill
18 holes. KC, you can do better. Oh wait, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. It's
18 holes in the Raptor, so
and if you're familiar with the Raptor has a full glass roof. You know, sunroof.
Yeah.
And then drilling it, I don't know how that messes up the integrity of the metal, but like no.
So here's the deal. You guys need a solid welded one-piece design. Modular racks are gonna fall apart. Trust me. Ask me how I know. They just don't. They will fall apart. So you need a solid one-piece design. They're expensive. They're hard to get. That's a fact.
Yeah. So Gobi had the solution, which was shocking. They had a solution. It's a non-drill solution. It is a Gobi. I don't know. They patented their system.
Yeah.
It's a low profile. Took me 8 months to get it. Very reasonably priced though, comparatively speaking
Yep.
to the competitors also, which I liked. So we're gonna put that on today, and
Yeah,
I'm excited.
right on.
And so I've been waiting.
That's what I run, you guys. I run the Gobi as well.
Yeah, and so I've been waiting for that for so long, so I can add my new 23.0 product today, which is a privacy tent that I've been waiting for that. Also with the new tent. Unlike this one, I have tracks all the way around so I can mount other things to the tent as well. So it extends the capability of my rack, which I like. That's a good upgrade as well.
Yeah, right on. So you guys, pretty major reconfiguration and upgrade to the Raptor. We'll share that with you. We'll make it fast and fun with some cool B-roll and stuff like that, unlike this intro. Mike, should we hit the road?
Yeah, let's go talk to Frank.
Let's go do it. Frank, Top Shop Auto, we're on our
He
way.
left me hanging. Look at that. Oh, what a horrible.
Oh, wait, no, I can do it. Wait.
Hang on.
Frank, we're on our way. Mike, shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, he's on his way.
Frank, what's going on, man?
Hey,
How you doing?
very good.
Good. So we drug the social pants beast to you. What are you going to do to it?
I think we have a Gobi rack here,
Yep.
and we have a brand new Nest tent,
Yep.
like the newest model with
Yep.
a special clamshell thing.
Right on. So before we start jumping in there and working on it, you also did something to his suspension. I'm not saying you do a lot of this kind of work, but tell us what you did on the leaf springs on the back.
Well, the Raptors aren't really built for overlanding.
They're built for flying.
They're built for flying over bumps at like 60 miles an hour.
Right.
So if you add 2,800 pounds to the back end and you fly over the bumps at 60, it doesn't work out.
Yep.
It just kind of drags the whole pod. In fact, it goes up and then every bump it hits like that.
Right. So you're getting higher and higher and higher
Yeah.
as you go if you're fully
Yeah,
loaded.
yeah.
So now he's got better springs in the back.
Well, we took out a leaf and we added a real fat leaf
Yep.
in there, and it actually worked out perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So Frank is here in Lafayette, California. If you happen to be in the San Francisco Bay Area, his Top Shop Auto, and we do
here.
lots of cool stuff here. Right on.
Thanks, Mike. Okay.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
All right. Pick on you? No. Jeez. The security thing.
This is a custom Polyani Designs gate.
Oh, it's custom.
Custom.
Because it's got a gas spring.
It's got a gas
You don't say
strut.
gas. You don't say gas strut.
There's-
If you want to be tactical, you say gas spring because it's technically accurate.
It's a spring.
Yeah. Why are you pulling stuff off? I thought we were putting stuff on.
Well, to get stuff off, you got to start with getting stuff on. To get stuff on, you got to pull off with the old. in with the
Whatever.
new. The other one's heavier. I know. Oh, they put these on it?
Yeah. It's Gobi now.
All right.
Nest should go to Gobi to find out how to package shit.
All right. Cut that out. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
No! You want Jackie Chan and the receipt together?
Yeah. Just put it in the front seat. Ordered this during a summer sale. They got me a free Gobi backpack and a toiletry bag.
Nice.
That looks pretty cool.
You may or may not read instructions.
These are the patent pending or patent patented Gobi non-drill attachments. Not only is it a solid piece of welded metal, but you don't have to drill 18 holes into your expensive truck.
You spend more than $1,500 for that truck, Mike?
The truck?
Yeah.
Yes. I got the dullest knife I own. And this guy's going to King of Hammers.
No, this will never do King of Hammers.
Don't say never.
Okay, so
Now we read.
now
Yeah.
over the antenna, and make sure you don't knock over the McDonald's
Mike.
drink.
That ain't gonna work, is
That
it?
ain't gonna work.
All right. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it just has to set down on that black thing.
So,
Here, you want to do this on this side? They wanted it lined up this way. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You would think. My fear is I'm going to cross thread this thing.
putting protection on. So when the clamps come down around the roof right here, this keeps the paint from being scuffed off. Of course, this last little bit that I'm going to cut.
Now, does that come from Gobi?
That came from Gobi. I cleaned the paint first, and then we're going to apply these.
Great.
I like it. And it'll still fit in my garage right now.
What?
Well, my apartment.
No, you're almost done,
It fits. And it holds 250 pounds. Well, plus or minus 20.
What do you think?
Great.
Feels okay?
Feels good. I was just gonna hit this
Yeah.
up on the truck.
Okay.
And they go in these spots here. So it'll hang
Okay,
off.
so we'll get it on the
All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. There you go.
Good, guys.
Whoa, whoa.
It's all right.
Nice.
So Mike, awesome. So Frank did a good job.
Yeah, Frank was
You
great.
did did some work too.
A little bit of work.
You did a little bit of work.
I was dying to get my hands dirty.
Right on.
Obviously, you want to work on your own rig, no matter
Yeah,
what, right?
yeah.
But as you saw in the video, it took what, 18 of us to get that rack on top, and the tent is significantly heavier than the old tent.
Yeah.
So
If
Frank-
that's one of the reasons you got it, right?
well, much more durable, but
Yeah.
the idea is, I mean, you saw in the video, Frank and I took the old one off by ourselves. It took like 4 of us
Right.
to get that up. It says it weighs 150. I'm sus. So, but you can tell the difference. There's enough weight on it now where you can actually tell the difference when
Right
you're
on.
driving down the road.
Yeah.
But it feels good. It's fine. You know, that leaf spring helps.
Yeah. Right. So there's been a good point. Work on your own rig. That way, if anything goes wrong, and it will, you have a better idea. You know what's
Specifically
going
with the
on.
Gobi rack, right? Like one of the reasons I got this rack, not just because it's a quality Gobi rack, but it's no drill, right?
Right.
And so it's 4 places that clamp on. It's a very intricate system that they have. And so
Yeah.
I could see where maybe over time I need to keep checking on that a little bit.
And now
just
you
to
know
be safe.
exactly
So now I know how it works.
how to do it.
If I would have not been involved, I'd had no idea. So
Right.
that would have been painful.
So, so Mike, you did a couple of things. You replaced your tent. Quickly tell folks the old and new, some of the details, and then you also put on that Gobi rack, and you've got some new cases. So tell us about your setup. Tell us what
all
you did.
since yesterday.
All since yesterday.
All since yesterday.
In YouTube time.
Yeah, so like, so on the tent side, the Condor was great. It's for sale, by the way.
Cool.
And I'm sure it'll go fast.
Link.
Yeah, it's at Top Shop Auto. If you want to go pick it up, Frank will help you put it on. That said, this is a much more quick setup. It opens in minutes. I can keep my bedding in there. It's fantastic. Right. The Condor was a two-step process, as you know. You couldn't really keep bedding in it because it wouldn't close. So that just meant more space challenges for what you're carrying. So I love that. In fact, my video just launched where I take it on its maiden voyage. So go check that out.
Awesome.
Shameless self-plug.
Social pants? Yep.
And so you can see it all in its glory. And it's awesome, right? Like it's really awesome. Massive upgrade. The mattress is good. It's a real memory foam mattress. So super comfortable. Awesome. Yeah, that's the tent. The rack, more space. So I added some Pelican cases to the top. They know, sorry for interrupting, Mike. They know whenever I start shooting video, a plane will fly overhead. So they're used to it. I'm just used to it now. Okay. I don't even pay attention. All right. But I know it.
Continue.
It triggers him, though. You can see that.
Continue.
What is that? So yeah, anyway, so the rack now, I put a couple Pelican gun cases up there, and the vault system. Now I've got all my just stuff that I don't use every trip. So part of this whole overlanding shakedown stuff that I've been doing is just figuring out what you use, what you don't use, what you need, and how to best organize all your stuff. The game of Tetris, right? We all keep playing it. So what I've been able to do is basically now, where I had a bunch of stuff that I only use once every 5 or 6 trips in the left side of my deck system, all that stuff's now up on the Gobi rack in those cases. Very accessible if I need them or if I get stuck or anything like that. But now it makes cooking and all the other things a lot more accessible to the back. Right. So all the stuff I use on every single trip now is in the deck system so that I can get to it really quickly. It seems really efficient. You've also got the privacy shelter now on the driver's side, right? Yeah, so that was really good. I've got some drone footage of that I'll send you. But it's fantastic. No longer do I have to wrestle with those pop-up tents, which, by the way, thanks Roof Nest, they sent a privacy tent free. Oh, awesome. With the Roof Nest, which was great. It's like a $150 item, but I burn it. That's what I did. Figuratively. Yeah. No, literally burn it. That's in another video. But yeah, so it's quick to deploy. Yep. It's a 23-0, but it's basically just like the Overland Pros that you have. It pops out 4 corners. It's great for getting dressed. It's great for doing things that you need to do. Other things out as there we know in the desert, there's no trees. Yep. So stuff like that. So fantastic addition. It's probably going to change and ebb and flow a little bit with things that I'm going to add to it next because it's never done apparently. Right. But yeah. Oh, and the new sliders. No longer do I have to bend the aluminum steps back after going off trail. Just like new. Well, it is completely streamlined the profile of your truck as well. It looks great. I mean, it's really low profile. You're keeping all that weight down low. It's really nice. I mean, the tallest case is what? It's a 7. So from the ground up, it is 7 foot 6 inches. Okay, to the top. And the cases on top, they're fairly low profile as well. Very low profile. Yeah, so that's really cool. They're the Pelican Vaults, rifle cases, basically. Right on. But they fit a whole bunch of stuff in there. Right. You'd be surprised at what all you can fit in there. Air compressors, all that stuff. So all that's in there. What was the other thing I was going to say? The low profile design. So yes, I've lowered the profile. In fact, with those Pelican cases on top, I'm still 1 inch lower than when I had the Condor on the back, because the Condor had the hump. Right. I wonder if that'd fit in my garage. So so my garage is 7 foot 10 inches. Okay. I know this because every time I touch this truck or put something on it, I'm constantly measuring it so that I can get in my garage without deflating your tires. Which is the purpose, right? Like your truck is very tall; it'll never go into a garage. That's fine. For me and where I live in my scenario, I need this in the garage, and so it's very important. So I've actually reduced my footprint there. And now the only thing I'm worried about is the next iteration,
Right.
I've got some lights coming for the front of the rack. That's going to probably lift it up another inch from where it is today.
Gotcha.
But that's still in the garage level, I think.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. But
You mentioned my rig and its height. One of the reasons that we're showcasing Mike's build, you've been doing this over a year now?
right at a year.
Right at a year. So not long,
In
right?
fact,
not long.
I looked at the invoices just out of curiosity. I bought the new Roofnest tent 366 days after I bought the Condor.
Right on, right on. So one of the reasons that we're featuring Mike's build, not just because Mike's my best friend and he lives down the street and we hang out all the time, but it's a very different build than my truck. My truck it's a little bit slower. It's got more capabilities in some areas, less capabilities in other areas, and there's other things that you have to keep in mind that I don't. And so, sharing that with you guys, it gives you more variety for your build, because you might have different considerations than this old 80, right? Yeah.
Well,
but
and you can sleep inside of yours. There's no way for me to do that.
Yeah.
First, it's a full size truck, but it's a 5.5 foot bed. I'm 6'5". That doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't like bears licking my toes.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
Might
be your thing. Not my thing.
Right on. Mike, thanks for sharing. That is really awesome. You said the next thing is lights, and anything else?
So ideally, lights will be next. They have been ordered.
Yep.
Whenever they arrive, they go on next. I'm going to go with a 270-degree awning and mount it to the side of the tent.
Oh, very
That's
cool.
Another thing I like about the Roofnest is it's actually got tracks to mount stuff on the side.
Yep.
So I'll mount that so it'll wrap all the way around. A lot of people have asked, what about my old awning and the stuff that Parnell built to raise it up?
Yep.
I'm working with Parnell to figure out what the next iteration of that looks like, but certainly different for this setup. Once I have that, the privacy tent will go to the other side, ladder on the side that goes up into the Roofnest.
Great.
And then I don't know what else I can do to this truck.
It is awesome. It is an awesome build. I'll probably be switching to that trash carrier. I really, really like it. It's lower profile. You guys, you may know that we both have a Gobi rack, and what I always let people know is that it takes a long time to get it. How many months did it take you to get yours?
8.5 months, and I still have a part of it that's on back order.
Yeah, so 8.5 months. For us, it was worth it. We made that choice. It's a solid one-piece design, and it is a really good rack. But just know that if you go the same direction as us, it's going to take you 8 months, 9 months to get it.
Patience is a virtue. I don't always have it.
Right.
But in both cases that I've had to have patience, the cage from Bay Area Metal Fab.
Yep.
Took a while. I forget, like 4 or 5 months. Totally worth the wait. The Gobi rack, totally worth the wait.
Yeah.
Right? If anything, not to drill holes in my truck.
Right.
Right? So if I
it's not a small investment.
Yeah, exactly. I will likely never resell this truck.
Right.
It's mine. I've been offered people to buy it, and I won't sell it.
Yeah.
But you never know. And so if I do, I'd like to carry that rack with me. Right?
Yeah, right.
Or at least, get my value back out of it.
Right, right on. Well, Mike, we have to go shoot that video. A different truck. You drive a Raptor. It is freaking awesome. So we have to go shoot that video of how far we can jump it. You want to set up that ramp and
I'm thinking
go and jump it.
So I'm about to kick off season 2 of my off-road adventure. I'm going to the Pacific Northwest. I understand they've got some really great jump sites up there.
Right on.
So we'll figure it out. Maybe motocross.
All right. Mike, see you on the trail, man.
Thanks, bro.
We're shaking hands for the camera. We see each other all the time.